ECOMCASH. So they have a very nice website, got a nice white paper, they've got a nice dashboard. The hype level is low to moderate right now. They're still in the very early stages of the ICO. They basically sold out the pre-ICO and they're working towards round 1 of their ICO right now. So I like this one. And again, I just going to throw a little disclaimer out there. All ICOs are very high risk. Now, I think this one has potential, but there's a lot of, things that can happen for it or against it. And even an ICO that goes perfectly well in the ICO stage can still crash at the end. But at the end of the day, this one to me looks like it's got a lot of potential as long as the hype holds up, right? So I'm just going to hop right into it. So their white paper is right here, but I'm going to scroll through the website. So it's starting on Christmas Day. But something that's different about this one is, so they sold out the pre-ICO and they saw how much traffic they were getting. And what they're doing is you can sign up right now and they only accept Ethereum. So that's a little different. And you can pre-purchase or you can put an order in for the whatever's going to be available for round 1. So you can pre-order right now. And then it's going to be as a first come first serve kind of thing. So whatever's available is going to be sold to whoever put the orders in first. And then whatever's left over, I'm not sure if they're going to follow that format for the rest of the ICO, but it's first come first serve. And they have a maximum per round. I forget what the maximum is. But you don't have to wait until the day of the ICO. And in fact, if you do, you might not be able to get any because everybody who put in pre-orders will be getting them first. So that's why I want to talk about it now. And here we go. So what is ECOMCASH? It's a cryptocurrency that uses blockchain technology, fast and secure payments. Again, this is ecomcash.io. I suggest you read through the site. It looks really nice. I'm just going to kind of fast forward a bit here because a lot of these ICOs all look the same. But here's where this gets a little different. So they are going to be running their ICO until January 18th. And they accept only Ethereum. The price for the pre-ICO was 50 cents. Round 1 is 70 cents. And it's going to go all the way up to $1.50 by the end of the last round. So round 1, round 1 is going to be 1.5 million, then 1 million, and they're going to be selling progressively less coins. But overall, if you tally all this up from memory, I think it's about 5 million coins. So it's a good amount of coins. It's not too many. It's not too little. And I like the fact that they're conservative with their price projections. So they say our estimated price as launch is going to be $3 to $5, hopefully. But we've seen most of the other ones say, it's going to be 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, whatever. So it's nice to see that they're being humble about, this is actually a conservative price for this kind of ICO, assuming the ICO goes well and they launch and they handle everything properly. So again, this is a lending platform ICO. So they say that you can earn, depending on the package that you take, this is the maximum monthly amount that you can earn on your lending. And this is the term deposits for the capital return. So basically what that means is for anyone who puts 50,000 or more, you get your capital back after 61 days. And during those 61 days, they're going to pay you a daily interest, which is going to be higher than those who put in $500, which is the minimum for this program. And so on the flip side, someone who puts $500 will earn up to 40% a month and will get their capital back in 201 days. So, and there's everything in between also. So it's interesting to see the different options here. So for the roadmap, they say they've been planning this since September. Essentially, they're just launching it now. Launched the website a couple days ago. And they're planning to launch the lending program on January 20th, which is 2 days after the end of the ICO, and to list on an internal exchange on the 25th. Then in February sometime to launch on CoinExchange, and for some reason they want to wait all the way up until July to list on other exchanges, not a big deal. But that's what their roadmap looks like basically right now. So they've got the roadmap all the way up to August, but really the main points are until February. So we're going to see how that goes. So they've got all their social media links at the bottom here. And so let's have a look at their white paper. Talks about the trends, e-commerce, the cons, basically a traditional business, slow payment processing, high risk, low security, high fees, so on and so forth. And the ECOMCASH solution is to basically mitigate all those risks and reduce all those fees using the Ethereum blockchain. That's a super short version. Again, I suggest you read the white paper for yourself. I'm just kind of focusing on what matters for the ICO. So their total maximum supply, lifetime supply is going to be 30 million, but they're only going to sell 5 million during the ICO. And this is another look at their roadmap. Just having a look here. So like I said, in the pre-sale, they already sold 900,000 tokens. So if you think about it, 900,000 on 5 million, they already sold 18% of their coins, and they're really just coming out of the gate just now. So they're off to a great start. Hopefully they can keep this up. And I mean, $1.50 is definitely not a stretch for these kinds of programs for the final stage, assuming that, again, the hype and the momentum continues to build over time. Now, here's where it gets a little different with ECOMCASH. So they are trying to innovate with bringing different kinds of, I don't even know what to call it, membership levels. So when you sign up on ECOMCASH, you start at, they have a name for it, but at basic level, default new subscriber level. Okay. Not even VIP 1. So if they're going to have some kind of membership program that you can upgrade yourself to VIP 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And the cost is as you see here. And what happens is the higher you are on the VIP program, the more percentage you're going to get from your downline, from all the people that you brought in. And basically the further down that's going to go. So basically for someone who pays to be on VIP level 1, everyone who's on his team who also pays to be on VIP level 1, you're going to get 70% of everything that they paid to become VIPs. If you get all the way, and that just extends the further you go down. So essentially, ECOMCASH keeps 30% of those upgrade fees and they pay out 70%. So another way of looking at it is if someone goes all the way and wants to pay to be a VIP level 5, they pay 1 full Ethereum. Their sponsor gets 0.7 Ethereum. ECOMCASH gets 0.3 Ethereum. So essentially, it's basically like saying if you want to participate in the matching bonus level, you got to pay for it. So, but it's interesting. You know, it's not right or wrong. It's just different. So we're going to see how that's actually going to pan out. But I can see that people who have large followings might want to upgrade at the very least to level 1, 2, maybe 3, because that's what it's all about for the matching bonus anyway. So there's a lot more detail on that. That was a quick explanation on it. But again, it's the same thing for the affiliate bonus. So any registered user who's not a VIP is going to receive 5% token bonus when you refer someone. So if you're Jane and you refer John and John buys 100 tokens, Jane's going to get 5 free tokens for having brought John in. But people who are at the VIP levels are going to get higher. They're going to get 9% off their direct referrals. And it's the same kind of idea that continues to work its way down. For someone who would be all the way up to VIP level 5, you would get 9% on your level 1, 3% on level 2, 2% on level 3, so on and so forth. And oh, sorry. So this is for the lending platform in the future, and this is for the ICO bonus percentage during the thing. So just non-VIPs are going to get 5%, like I said, but if you're VIP level 1, you'll be getting an extra 2%, then an extra 4%, 6, 8, 10. So if you get all the way up to VIP level 5, you would be getting 15% bonus during the ICO stage for people under you who bought coins. So this part's actually not 100% clear to me, but you get the idea. So read it for yourselves. Again, it's different. It's interesting. Is it right? Not necessarily. Is it wrong? Not necessarily. Again, they're just trying something different. And so they say they're going to be trying to get mobile wallets and different kind of wallets that will be usable for the Android and the Apple products. And they're going to create an exchange on their website which you'll be able to buy their tokens with Bitcoin, so on and so forth. So they've got the long disclaimer here, and that although they are looking forward to succeeding and doing well, they don't guarantee any particular revenue, and unforeseen circumstances like war, strikes, riots, crimes, and all that stuff can happen. And they do bother mentioning that, regulations throughout the world, even though right now crypto is not very regulated, in the future, regulations could play a greater part in it and hamper their success in the future, and so on and so forth. So that's basically the white paper. And I'm just going to hop into their dashboard. Their dashboard looks awesome. So it's nice and smooth. It's very fluid. And so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So they only accept Ethereum. So to deposit Ethereum, you just go and view wallet here in the wallet section, and you'll click on deposit. And for some reason, they ask you to it's as if you need to manually prompt their system to go looking for your Ethereum. So I sent some Ethereum a little while ago. So you send it to whatever address gets, again, Ethereum only, not Bitcoin or anything else. You send it to whatever address is going to pop up on your screen, and then you'll click on confirm. Hopefully, okay, so after you've clicked on confirm, so you send it first, then you click on confirm, and their system will basically be prompted to go looking in the blockchain for it in the next 15 to 30 minutes. So that's interesting. In a sense, it kind of sucks that it's not instant or automatic, but at the same time, it means that it's easier on their server, that you only get the system to go fetch it when you click on the confirm thing. So again, it's a very, very smooth back office. It looks nice. And for the ICO stage, once you have Ethereum in there, all you need to do, you just put however. So I already put in a pre-order for just my test transaction of 0.2 Ethereum. So they just have a thing here, want to pre-register for round 1, click register now. So all you need to do is you put whatever Ethereum amount you want to put in, and you click on register now. So I don't have anything in here right now, but I'll click on register now, and it's going to basically put in an order at this timestamp for this amount of Ethereum. And if they have some left, they're going to give it to me. So hopefully there's still time for me and for you. But yeah, so I'm waiting on another 1.5 Ethereum roughly that I'm going to put in here. And the upgrade to VIP section is there. You can do it even now in the ICO stage. That costs Ethereum. You can see your member trees, your commissions. Do they show the lending platform? Not really, but they do have a timer for it, so that's pretty nice. And so yeah. Now, another thing that's a little different about ECOMCASH, they don't have two-factor authentication per se, but they automatically do like an email kind of two-factor authentication. So anytime you want to log in, they're going to send you an email, and that has a code that you need to input. So there is kind of a token two-factor authentication there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's such a pleasure for me to share this information with you. If you feel that ECOMCASH has got potential, feel free to use our link and join our team and deposit whatever makes sense for you. If not, that's totally cool also, but I just wanted to share the information with you. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one. I'm going to put in, like I said, about $1,500, but if it continues to sell well, I'm going to continue buying more. But I'm only putting about $1,500 now that we're on the ground floor. And again, I'm going to look at it, and if it continues to sell, I'll be getting more. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on future updates.